Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
tell you a story.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Hello everybody and welcome to Sheboygan A's Baseball. Alongside the intern Emma Loading, I'm Mike Martin and we'll be bringing you tonight the West Allis Nationals. Coming in, Sheboygan is overall 21-17 and they're 9-9 in the Wisconsin State League. Tonight's game is a Wisconsin State League game. Through the course of the season, Sheboygan and West Allis have met twice. Splitting, Sheboygan won 11-6 and lost 5-3. Sheboygan is coming off a 2-1 win at Menasha last night, and they now have a 9-8 loss to Kenosha on Tuesday, and they sit at 8-9 in the Wisconsin State League standings. So Emma, whatever happens tonight, if Sheboygan doesn't win, let's put it that way, they're not going to stay ahead of the Nationals, so we got to have a win tonight. And Sheboygan is on a 5-game winning streak in the Wisconsin State League, and over their last 11 games are 9-2, and they're really playing well. Yeah. Why don't I go through the lineup for West Allis, and then you can give us the defense for Sheboygan.
Sounds good.
Leading off is the shortstop, Daryl Jackson. Batting second is Garrett Hall, playing right field. Brian Huntsiger is playing first base and batting third. Batting fourth is the DH, Joe Zuliger. Batting fifth is Tyrese Mitchell at second base. Tyrese is a good one. Jonah Meidel is in center field, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Logan Pye in left field. Aaron Gex is at third base, batting eighth. And batting ninth, the catcher, Dalton Madsen. You give us defense.
On the mound for Sheboygan today, we have number 20, Jared Recolaitis. Catching, number 7, Ian Mary. Over at first base, number 19, Harry Stelt. At second, we have number 3, Blaine Bradford. Over at shortstop, number 5, Chase Hanselman. At third base, we have number 17, Jacob Neese. Out in left field, number 11, Sean Tillman. Out in center, number 15, Gus Walker. And out in right today, we have number 6, Alex Ames.
Gleiss' pitch just off the outside corner. Jared is making his 7th start of the season. He's got 4 complete games in 37 innings. He struck out 51 batters. So bouncing ball fair right down the line. This is going to be extra bases for Daryl Jackson. And right past Jacob Neese right down the line. Good piece of hitting by Jackson. Going back to Recolytis, he's pitched 37 innings, given up, has struck out 51 batters. He has an ERA of 2.68, which doesn't seem right. He's 4-2 on the season. He's got a whip that's walks plus hits per innings pitches under 1.
Ooh.
Jackson, that first hitter, came into tonight's ball game hitting .344, so improves on that. Garrett Hall, the right fielder. With Lucas Schulze not here tonight, you got a few more duties.
Yeah.
Running the cameras and keeping track of the score, along with helping me.
That's my favorite part.
Good. I need all the help I can get. We were commenting up here in the booth. It's not very often you see Jared Recolytis on a Thursday night pitching, but it's good that he could make it. This is a big game. West Allis won the Wisconsin State League last year. Slow roller foul. Currently they are, like I said, 8 and 9. They're sitting in 5th place. Sheboygan is 9 and 9 in 4th place, and Green Bay is in 13 and 2. Kenosha pushing them 11 and 2. Disappointing season in the state league for Lombard. They're only 8 and 6. Pitch coming up. Hall able to hang in there.
Hall's been fighting for a minute here on that 0-2.
Waiting on deck is Brian Hunsinger. 0-2 pitch again. Call, strike 3. Good pitch by Jared. Hunsinger, these averages, Emma, are just state league games, but Hunsinger comes in hitting .338. He does have a home run. Third in RBIs with 13. That's over 17 games. Defense just a little different. Harry's over at first, and Neese is at third. Nice to see Sean Tillman in the lineup. Not able to check his swing. Hunsinger is now down 0-2. Joe Zuliger waiting on deck. So tell us, you said you interviewed Chase Hanselman prior to the game and asked him what the strategy was for tonight's game against West Allis. What did he say?
Jared Recolytis is the strategy against West Allis tonight. That was his answer. They have a lot of confidence in him. They trust him to get the job done.
Infield moves up, trying to stop the run from scoring. Count is now even at 2-2. There's one out. We're in the top of the first inning. This will be a 9-inning game tonight. Fouled straight back. A1 hiding underneath the bleachers on that one. Now he's up and helping the fans.
Jackson Tillman.
Ajax.
Ajax.
Ajax Tillman. But yeah, Jackson's here tonight. Nice to see him. And Olivia. Well, just off the outside corner, full count on Hunsinger. Nice, even with the bag at third. Harry just a step in front, and second and short are on the grass. Good little change of pace by Jared, and he strikes out Hunsinger. See if he can keep West Allis from scoring. Joe Zuliger, number 4 hitter, is up. Zuliger is 13 for 39 in league action, gives him a .333 average, but his slugging is way up there. It's over 1. That's outstanding. Zuliger has 2 home runs in league action, and he's second on the team in RBIs with 14. Lightus trying to work out of a jam. Pitch just off the inside corner. 1-1. So Emma, are you going to be here Friday?
I will be here. I'll be here Friday and Sunday.
Should have a full crew. Bouncing ball to short. Over the head of Hanselman. What a tough break. We've seen that in that area of the field where it bounces up high. I remember Hanselman had a play at second where it bounced up, almost hit him in the head. And tough break for Sheboygan. Guess you're just going to have to strike them all out. Tyrese Mitchell is up next. One's out on New Jersey Avenue. Tyrese steps in hitting .362, and I remember reading an article about the loss they had to Kenosha the other night, and in reading that article and then seeing the averages here on paper, they got quite an offense, this Nationals team.
Oh yeah, they can get the bats going.
Problem the other night was the pitching didn't hold up. Plymouth dirt track night tonight. A lot of those dirt track racers were in the parking lot, and now they're putting them all away, and we can just hear them cranking out their engines, putting them on the trucks or in the trailers. Who pitch in the dirt. Mary was not able to keep it in front of him, and Zuliger moves over to second base. .3-1 pitch coming up. Bouncing ball up the middle. Jared able to pick it off and flips to Harry for the force for the out. But after a half inning of play, the Nationals jump out on top by 1. Sheboygan coming up.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
"74 degrees here at Wildwood in the bottom of the first. Up for Sheboygan, leading off is number 15, Gus Walker. Then we got number 5, Chase Hanselman at shortstop, batting second. Batting third, number 11, our left fielder, Sean Tillman. Batting fourth, our first baseman, number 19, Harry Stelt. Followed by our third baseman, number 17, Jacob Neese. Then our designated hitter, number 32, Jimmy Jurgensen. Then our right fielder, number 6, Alex Ames. Then from behind the plate, we got number 7, Ian Mary. And then our second baseman, number 3, Blaine Bradford.
All right, good job with that. Starting pitcher for West Allis is Jake Hartman. He's got 15 innings in league play, giving up 11 hits. Walks plus hit by pitches, he's fifth is 14, so that's not very good, but he does have 26 strikeouts. High ERA, 5.40. Defensively, they got Hunsinger at first, Tyrese Mitchell at second, Gex is at third, and Jackson at short. In the outfield, it's Pye, Meidel, and Hall. Madsen is catching, and again, Hartman pitching. Any opportunity to get on the intern,
You take it for sure.
I do, not everybody does. Walker has been a bit of a slump recently. He's hitting 285. He was over 300 a couple of games ago. Sheboygan won last night at Menasha 2-1, scoring a run in the top of the ninth. Was a 1-1 game, obviously, and that run came on an error. A lot of low-scoring games in Menasha. Swinging at a breaking pitch and goes down swinging. That brings up Chase Hanselman. I was watching the game. We were at the Brewer game last night, Emma, and I was able to use Game Changer and keep track of how things were going, and it seemed like we had tons of runners on base, but nobody could get the big hit. So it took an error. Any way to do it.
Hey, any way to get it done.
Hanselman having a nice season with Sheboygan. He's drawn 17 walks. And Chase didn't see a whole lot of action early in the year. Riley Palmquist saw most of the innings at short. Pop up to second base. Mitchell has it. That brings up Sean Tillman. For players in the starting lineup, Sean has the highest batting average, 338. On the stat sheet, they have him for 1 home run, but he does have another one in that suspended game.
Yeah, because we haven't finished that yet. I believe that'll be being finished 2 weeks from now.
You know, and that's where we ran into issues the other night with Schmitty.
Yeah.
Was not his 50th win, his 49th.
Because of that game.
But that 49th win was important. It
was
jumped
a
him
good
up
one.
above
Yeah.
Bob Sauger on the win list, 4th all time. Breaking pitches in there, evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on for Sheboygan. Harry's waiting on deck. Tillman popping that breaking pitch up to Mitchell again. And he's got it, and that ends the first inning. After one complete inning of play, West Allis 1, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin.
You serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Our home plate umpire tonight is Tim Mathwig from Fond du Lac. Back in the day, Marty Paulson was the high school baseball coach. I think he had over 50 years of coaching.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, he's a good one. And then on the bases, we saw him Tuesday night behind the plate. It's Dave Farrow. Dave is from Wauwatosa. They would not give me their addresses, however, or phone numbers. Count is 1-1. We got a tough trivia question tonight. It's you got to give 2 answers to get it right. Do that in the 5th inning. Emma, you did clear that, right? It's okay to do it in the 5th?
Yeah. The 5th is okay, I
Okay,
guess.
right. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't stepping on anyone's toes.
It's my one job. I get to pick when the trivia
you
questions
got a whole
read.
bunch of jobs tonight. 2-2 pitch coming up. Jared Recklitis, Sheboygan South grad. Meidel able to battle off that 3-2 pitch. Pitch inside. Nationals start off the inning with the leadoff man getting on again. Gerald Jackson led off the game actually with a double and wound up scoring.
That was a hard hit ball.
That was.
Right down the line.
You could only hope that he called it foul.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Bouncing ball, it could be 2. Out at second. In time. 4-6-3 double play. Pitcher's best friend. You know, with the tough hops out there, Bradford did a great job of staying down on the ball.
Yeah.
On the season, Reclitus only had 6 walks coming in. He's got 7 now.
I was gonna say he doesn't really walk people.
Nope.
It's not his MO.
And he's rarely falls behind in the count, and I believe it was in the first inning he had 3 and 2 on 2 of the batters.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for a bad hop, he'd have been out of the inning without a run scoring.
That hop was terrible.
Our next ball game will be tomorrow night at 7:30 when Sheboygan plays the Sussex Cardinals. In Sheboygan's first game of the WABC tournament, the ball hit the deep center field. Walker on his horse. Looks like he's going to get there, and he does. Wow. It didn't look like he had a chance, Emma.
I was going to say, he was moving.
That's just what I was going to say. You're absolutely right. Well, nice catch, and
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
a little bit more on that game tomorrow night in the WABC tournament. Sheboygan lost to the Sussex Cardinals the first time around, 16-12. It was in 12 innings, and it lasted 4 hours and 11 minutes. But the rules are a little different in the tournament, Emma. They play a 2-hour time limit.
All right.
Or 7 innings. And they do have 2-run rules, actually. I think it's 10 after 5 and 8 after 6.
7? Oh, after 6, yeah.
Because it's only going to be a 7-inning game
game
anyway. And no new inning can start after the 2-hour time limit, so it could be a 4-inning game, I guess.
I was going to say, it sounds like back when I used to play in tournaments.
They want to try and keep the tournament on schedule. Harry hitting .274. He's got his average up. Been hitting the ball hard. 3 home runs on the year. By the way, CJ, I was looking at those YouTube games and I figured out how to take a clip of the whole game and make a, so I sent 3 home run clips to my friend in Arizona, Ernie Young. So I think it was a year and a half ago, Emma.
Yeah.
We were at senior softball in Arizona and talking to Ernie Young, telling him I do this announcing. He says, "What's your home run call?" And I said, "I really don't have one." And he said, "Well, let's go. How about She-Boy Goner?"
And it stuck.
Harry had a home run the other day, that's a no, I didn't say it. I said, long home run, he really crushed that one. Lucas, what is that? And he said it.
There it is.
Sheboygan. 3-2 pitch. Lofts one up into right field. And making a catch out there was Hall. 1 out in the second inning. Jacob Neese is next. Jacob's got his average up to over 300. He's hitting 305 with 9 extra base hits, 7 doubles and 2.
He's been hitting very well recently.
He's coming on strong. He's tied with Tillman in the double department, along with Chase Hanselman and Harry Stelt. On the season, Sheboygan has 61 doubles. That's a lot.
I was going to say that is...
Only 8 home runs, though. Been not a big home run hitting team so far.
Hey, you know this about me, but all I ask for is contact.
There you go.
I just want him to put the bat to the ball.
And it's made a difference. That one with Jimmy the other night.
Yeah.
Got us a run.
You never know what'll happen.
That evens the count. That strike evens the count at 2-2. Hartman. A good fastball. Jacob swings and misses. That's 2 outs now in the second and 5 in a row for Jack Hartman. Jimmy Jurgensen. Jimmy has 3 doubles. Batting average isn't where he wants it to be at 213, but he'll get that up there. Jimmy has 122 plate appearances, 94 at bats. He's walked 22 times.
I believe he's one of the
that's
team
one
leaders.
Behind Harry.
Yep.
Jimmy didn't like that call. Evens the count at 1-1.
Might have been a bit inside. Maybe.
Maybe. Thought that was pretty good strategy on the strikeout in Nice when Hartman came set on the mound and he just delayed and delayed.
Make him wait.
And then he threw the good fastball. That might be a good time for the batter to call time.
Yeah.
And,
just step out, reset. Don't let him get to you.
Exactly. Don't let him get to you. Two pitches outside, makes the count 3-2. Jimmy DHing tonight. It's hit high into center field. Meidel has it, and that ends the second inning for Sheboygan.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
In that WABC tournament, we mentioned Sheboygan's going to play Sussex Hamilton on Friday, and then on Saturday they play 2 more games.
Yes, they do.
I'd have to check and see if I have that on my notes. Actually, I think I have it right here. They play the Appleton Legends at 1:30, and then Racine Kiwanis at 7. And if Sheboygan were to advance, they'd play on Sunday in one of the semifinal games, either at 11 or 1. The championship game is scheduled for 3 o'clock. Sheboygan won that tournament the last 2 years. Hanselman leaping, couldn't come up with it. Good piece of hitting by Dalton Madsen, the number 9 hitter. And again, West Allis puts the leadoff man on. Daryl Jackson, the shortstop, is up next. He hit that hard ground ball right down the third base line. You think he could come up with better music than this?
Hey,
Baby Shark.
Talk to the DJ over here.
That made it to the list because of Hudson, right? I'll keep forgetting to play it. Oh, okay. When the other team's coming up to bat, then we play the Baby Shark. We got most of the band up here. Bill doing the live stream announcing, CJ doing the music. Audio. Oh, line drive down the left field side, but foul. Emma running camera, and I'm just running my. Yeah, Emma, you can't make this stuff up.
And, you know.
What?
You know, sometimes I can't get you to stop talking. I never know.
Actually, CJ said that the other night. Talk too much.
You don't talk too much.
I was watching one of our games yesterday, as a matter of fact, and where the cameras are positioned, you get a great view of first base.
Yes, you do.
Where I'm standing, I don't know, how is it for you?
I have an okay view.
Okay, but
Kinda
I got
depends.
2 poles blocking my view, and it's a little bit tough once in a while. Breaking pitch stays up. It's now 3-1. Jared, not.
For me, it kind of depends. What part of the window am I looking
That's
through?
right.
I got,
You
like,
got the
3
window
different-
pole support in front of you.
3 different poles.
Bouncing ball in the hole at short. Neese cuts in front, throws, and good pick by Harry. Otherwise, runners would advance to second and third, but give Jackson an infield single. That's the 4th hit of the game for West Allis. With runners on first and second, Garrett Hall. First pitch to Hall is outside. Hall does not appear on our West Allis batting stats for the Wisconsin State League.
He's a mystery.
The mystery man. CJ, who is that kid that's not coming back for it? Hackbarth? Jordan Hackbarth has moved on. He might not have made the playing in the Northwoods League. We thank him for his brief service here in Sheboygan. Could be two out at second. Harry not able to make the scoop. Jackson is out on the force play, and Hall reaches on the fielder's choice. And Madsen advances to third. Ooh, that double play would have looked nice. Huntsinger is up next. Brian struck out his first time. So every inning, Jared has had runners on base. It's been busy on the base paths for West Allis. And out at first, I think there was some question about whether that was a fair ball, but they called it fair. Huntsinger is out, but give him an RBI. So run scored on the play. Recollaitis making the correct move, getting the sure out. Zuliger had an RBI 2-0 single in the first. How's the shoulder doing?
Good. Can't complain.
Have you played any more flag football games?
No, I will not be returning to the flag football field
anymore. At least for a
anytime
while.
soon.
At least till your arm heals, so you can play quarterback again.
Yeah.
Now, where did you play that game?
I play intramural flag football at my school.
Is that Marquette?
Yeah.
Okay. So where'd you play?
Trying to think where we were playing that day.
Because when we went to the game, high bouncer to short, Hanselman has to back up, throw across is off the mark, and then coming around to score from second base is Garrett Hall. Zuliger reaches on the E6. And now it's 3-0. This is getting serious. Anyway, we went to the Brewer game, and the way we came in was the back way on Canal Street, and there's some athletic fields on Canal Street. I think probably soccer is what it looked like.
Was there a
near Potawatomi?
Across from Pato?
Yes.
That would be where I play.
Oh, okay.
It's Valley Fields.
Okay, cool.
I was outside.
Another bouncer to short. Flip to second. Finally, Sheboygan is out of the inning, but not before West Allis puts 2 more runs on the board. It's now 3-0.
Let me tell you a story.
Alex Ames steps in. He's been struggling this year, 167. Trying to get that up. Hartman looks pretty good. We had mentioned prior to his first pitch that his ERA was 5.40, and he had a lot of walks. But
not the case so far.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks pretty good. Seems to have a good fastball.
I was about to say, he seems to have some nice speed.
Now, in his 15 innings, and we did mention this, he does have 26 strikeouts, so he is a strikeout pitcher.
Yeah.
Ames takes that pitch up high. Alex, for the amount of time he's played, has 16 walks, so he does have a good eye. He's getting on base. His on-base percentage is really good, over 400.
Whew.
That pitch called a strike on the outside corner. Hartman with the long delay again. Alex pops it up to a deep left center fielder, comes over and makes the play. Jonah Meidel. He did you notice that, Emma? Twice he delayed, and then what was the pitch both times? A fastball.
Yep.
So he tries to put you to sleep so he can slip the fastball by you.
Uh-huh.
Ian Mary had a good start to his season. He's been off the mark a little bit. Currently hitting 277. He did have that over 300 a week or so ago.
Yeah.
And part of that too, I think, Emma, is he had to miss some games. I don't know if his family matters or on vacation. And when you miss that time, you got to catch up.
Yeah, got to jump right back in.
Ian behind on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, hits the tree right by the sidewalk. There's a guy walking by talking on his phone. Take it to the concession stand and get your dollar coupon. The tree just saved a car. Yeah, it saved the car for sure.
I was going to say, it for sure saved that windshield.
Boy, oh boy, ball. Well, Ian's out. Give it a strikeout. He said he went around, and then with the ball in the dirt, the umpire tagged him. Blaine Bradford. Blaine so far this year has got 23 at bats. Seen limited action. Breaking pitch not caught by Madsen. Looks like he took that one right off the knee.
Yeah.
Knee pad.
Then it just goes wherever. It hits off the plastic, it just goes crazy.
Yeah. Blew the fastball by him. I can remember when I first started umpiring, I had cheap shin guards, and there was a little gap between the knee protector and the shin. It was covered with leather, which doesn't provide much. No, and I got hit there a couple of times.
It'll hurt. Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it, CJ says.
Hey, it always worked for me.
One ball and 2 strikes on Bradford. Hartman has been outstanding for West Allis, retiring the first 8 Sheboygan A hitters.
He's got 3 strikeouts already.
3 strikeouts, 1 an inning. Yeah, one each inning so far. Ball is bounced foul. Emma was telling me the first pitch occurred at 7:36. A little bit late for a 7:30 game. Our fans don't get to see or hear the national anthem.
No.
And that lady did one heck of a good job.
I was going to say she had a very nice voice.
The only problem I have, very long.
Yes, she held those notes.
Yes. 2-2 pitch coming up. Pitch is just up a little bit and peeled down to the first base umpire. He says no swing. So Bradford continues his at-bat. Right in there for called strike 3. Good pitch by Hartman. And after 3 complete, Nationals up 3-0.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes.
Jonah Meidel leading off the 4th inning. Through the first 3 innings, West Allis has gotten their leadoff man on. Let's see if Jared can change that trend. Bouncing ball up the middle, Hanselman makes a strong throw across for the out. We don't have Lucas here to keep track of pitches, but what do you think, Emma, through those first 3? He's got pretty many pitches thrown.
A good few, for sure, because a lot of those at-bats went deep.
Yes. He had to face 5 hitters in the first inning, only 3 in the second, and 6 in the third. Logan Pye, The left fielder is up. He's down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Appealed, no appeal. The umpire called him a swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout. 3rd strikeout of the game for Jared. Aaron Gex is up. He hit the ball that went to deep right center, and Gus made just a dynamite catch on that.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
There's where it would have been nice to have StatCast see how fast he was running and how much ground he covered to catch up to it.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
No balls and 2 strikes on Aaron Gex. Aaron is the West Allis 3rd baseman. Breaking pitch is called, strike 3, and that ends the 4th inning for West Allis. Let's see if Sheboygan can put some runs on the board. They're going to have the top of the order. Gus leading us off.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
CJ just gave us some pitch count information. Recolaitis has thrown 61 pitches, 42 of them have been strikes. That rate is good. Hartman, through 3 innings, has only thrown 45 pitches, and 27 of those have been strikes, so that's very good also. Gus, a strikeout victim his first time. Thanks, CJ, for that. Hartman with the long set again. That time he comes with the breaking pitch. And a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Gus. One ball and 2 strikes. Uh-oh, I made eye contact.
No, you didn't.
I am in trouble. Gus with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Thank you, CJ. Couldn't help it. Pitch is outside. Two-two pitch coming up. Gus fouling that one back. Good at bat for Gus. Making Hartman throw a lot of pitches. Ooh, disaster reverted.
Good job.
We graduated the same year.
Did you?
But he went to South, I believe. Pitches down low. Madsen trying to sell it, but Mathwig not having any of it. 3-2. 3-2 pitch coming up. Again, Gus fighting it off. Walker on the season has drawn 18 walks. That's quite good. Ranks third on the team, I believe. No, second. That can't be right. Third.
He's behind Harry and Jimmy.
Again, Gus hanging in there.
He is.
I remember years ago I was pitching a game at Horicon, and our regular catcher wasn't catching. It was another guy who's a Hall of Famer, Charlie Cometer. And we had an at-bat. I was out there pitching. We had an at-bat where the guy kept fouling him off. Charlie finally said, "Hey, batter, the next pitch is a fastball." He got a base hit, moved the game along.
At least it was over.
High fly ball to center field. And easy catch out there for Jonah Meidel. And maybe the best part of the story, fun.
You know, I mentioned him earlier. It seems as though Ryan Holmquist has taken up a permanent residence as the first base coach.
It's nice that he comes around, even though he can't play, you know, and helps the team in any way he can.
He was earlier climbed in one of the dirt track cars.
Oh. West Allis on a one-game losing streak. They lost to Kenosha the other night. Curveball is out of the zone, evens the count at 1-1. So Emma, what are some of your classes that you're going to be taking this semester?
That is a great question.
Oh, you mean you don't know yet?
No, I do. I'm taking opinion writing.
Ooh, that's nice. I would. Do they give you the topic and then you have to?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm taking social justice reporting. And
well, that kind of fits in with your major, right?
Yes.
Part of that?
Yeah, it goes well with my political science minor as well.
Okay.
I'm taking 2 political science classes.
Say that again?
I'm taking 2 political science classes. I believe one's, I want to say one's on the Constitution.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I don't remember. We pick our classes about a month before finals, the semester before.
Oh, crap, that's
really early. So I picked my classes back in April.
High bouncing ball to Gex at third. Strong throw across is just in time to get Tillman, and that ends the Sheboygan fourth. After 4 complete, they trail 3-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin.
Serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Our trivia question for tonight is, in the movie For Love of the Game, who plays the part of Billy Chapel, and what team does he play for? That's a tough one. I don't think CJ or Bill would know the answer to that.
I can tell you I do not know the answer to that.
And if Emma remembers, she will give you the answer in the bottom of the 5th.
I wouldn't dream of forgetting.
Should I leave this out here
Yeah.
to help us? Okay, guys, now that you don't have anything to do. In the movie For Love of the Game, who plays Billy Chapel, and what team does he play for? What was the actor? Okay, hey, they did. Oh, Hanselman missing the pop-up on the infield. No, we don't have to consult on that call. It's going to go E6.
For sure.
And it's errors that also help drive up the pitch count.
That's for sure. Gotta help your pitcher out.
Jackson is 2 for 2 with a run scored. CJ and Bill knew the answer to the trivia question. Do any of our fans out in internet land know? First pitch stealing, the catcher, Madsen, steals a base, and Emma, it's got to make you pretty happy in a way. This catcher's running like that.
That's crazy. I won't lie to you, that's crazy.
Excellent jump. There's almost no way Ian was going to throw him out. That first pitch was a ball. That pitch a little bit outside for ball 2. Of the 5 innings, West Allis has gotten the leadoff man on 4 times. Breaking ball is in for a strike. And of those 4 times getting the leadoff man on, they scored 1, 2. We're waiting to see what happens with Madsen. Daryl Jackson at the plate has a 2-1 count. Jared throwing the breaking pitch, but didn't pull it down enough. It stays high. Really? He didn't call that a strike, did he?
Mm-mm.
Allis stops it, throws to first for the out. The reason for the mix-up here in the booth was Bill had the wrong count on the board. He admitted to his mistake. And of course, with that mistake, he loses his perfect game. Emma and I are still working real hard on keeping ours. That happens a lot to me when I'm umpiring. On the play, Madsen advanced to third. Infield is up again, trying to not allow West Allis to build on that 3-0 lead. The way Hartman's been pitching for West Allis hardly matters.
Yeah.
Chucking a no-hitter through 4 innings, and he's retired 12 straight. No balls and 2 strikes. A good fastball, but Hall able to foul it right at home plate. I was looking at the rules for that WABC tournament, and they had about 4 or 5 lines about player conduct.
Aha.
About not biking on the umpires.
I was gonna say they're not taking anything.
Does that mean we can't bike on them up here, CJ? The pitch is just a little off the plate. Recolytis was questioning where was that? Boy, it looked pretty good up here.
I would say it looks good for me.
One-two pitch coming up. Foul tick at home plate, but this time Ian Mary able to hold on, and that's out number 2. Emma, do you look at the back of the umpire's belt line, and there's something on there, and it's got a little blue light. Do you know what that is?
I've been trying to figure what that is this whole time.
Either you guys know what the blue light is on the back of the umpire on his belt? Well, you can see it on your monitors. It's right there. I think that's illegal equipment. He's going to have to take it off.
I think it's probably a fan.
Pitch is swung on and fouled back out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Rec trying to work out of the jam, keep Dalton Madsen from scoring. He's at third. A foul tick right into the mid of Ian Mary again, and that ends the West Allis 5th through 4.5. They still lead it 3-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Em and I were talking about her classes this semester, and a couple of them deal with the law, which could be entry into being an attorney.
I actually had a legal internship in the spring. I worked at the Milwaukee courthouse.
Oh, really? One call, that's all?
All right, well,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
give the answer to
trivia.
our trivia question.
Right.
Once again, the question was, in the movie For the Love of the Game, who plays the part of Billy Chapel and what team does he play for?
Okay.
The answer,
Uh-huh.
Kevin Costner plays Chapel, and he plays for the Detroit Tigers.
All right, great job with that. That's whoever makes up these trivia questions, he's pretty dang good.
Yeah, he's picking some good ones, some real hard ones.
Harry Stelt is going to lead off the 5th inning. We got a good part of the order to try and get something going. 4, 5, and 6. Harry flew out to right first time. Takes that first pitch down low. It's been all West Allis in the game. Tom Key's in the house. Whoa!
Ooh.
High tight fastball pushes Harry out of the box. It's 3-0. Hartman trying to keep the perfect game. And a good fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Jacob Neese waiting on deck. Another fastball, that one on the outside corner. Makes it 3-2. Hartman battling.
Yeah, he's not letting this go without a fight.
Harry drills one to center field, but too high. Ooh, and making the catch. I think might have lost sight of the ball for a second, but was able to recover and make the catch.
Yeah, it seemed like he struggled there for just a minute.
$200,000 light system, that shouldn't happen.
That could have been what got him.
This is state of the art. One thing that I do find interesting is we have a 6-pole setup, and the 4 poles that are near the infield, I believe, are higher than the 2 poles out in left center and right center, or left and right actually. They're a little shorter.
Are they?
Because they figure by the time the ball gets out there, it's on a downward flight. It doesn't, poles don't need to be that high. Oh, now what's that for? Each of the light poles has lights lower than the 8 or 12 bank lights at the very top, and they're pointed upwards to light up the sky, also to make it easier to see balls hit. So quite a setup.
It is quite the setup.
Yep, very state of the art.
Very well lit.
Just showing off, we were at Frankie's for a club meeting, and CJ says, "Hey, watch this. You can see the ballpark from here." And he futzes around with his phone, turns on the lights, and see. Then all the neighbors are calling the city. That was cool. 2-0 pitch. Count is 2-1. I'm doing too much talking with CJ now. We got to pay attention to the game. Mary Recoleitis, Jared's mom, is in the house. A good fastball. He's coming up empty on that swing. Waiting on deck is Jimmy Jurgensen. So would Frankie's be a restaurant and a bar or a bar and a restaurant? Bill says bar and restaurant. You know, I think that hall, or not hall, that room we were in for the meeting could serve as a place to sit people down to eat. Jacob goes down swinging. Word up here in the booth, this is came down that the Milwaukee Heavy Hitters, who the A's beat the other night, are not going to be in the league next year. They're playing an abbreviated schedule this year. They'll finish that, and then they're going to take a leave of absence next season. See if they can get some things worked out. You know, when we watched them play them, I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, just lacking pitching.
Yeah, especially pitching. You know, if they get that squared away, they could certainly be competitive in the Wisconsin State League. So all the best to them. Jimmy pops it high and foul ground, but it's out of play. Sean almost making the catch, trying to locate the ball. Get that coupon, man. By the way, foul ball came right at us. Well, not exactly at us, but the lady sitting next to me tried to get this foul ball. She missed it. Was right down by my feet.
There you go.
I was going to go down by Sal Freilich and have him sign it for me, but didn't have the time.
I'm going to, might be going to a Marlins game in a couple weeks.
Okay, line drive, caught by Jackson. That's probably the hardest hit ball tonight, and it goes as an out. Hartman has been outstanding. After 5 complete, West Allis still on top.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Joe Zuliger is going to lead off the 6th inning for the Nationals. So far in the ball game, it's been all Jake Hartman. All Jake Hartman. He's got 5 strikeouts, no walks, has not allowed a hit. We are not trying to jinx Jake. We're just trying to do accurate reporting.
You might not be trying to jinx him.
He pitched a perfect game. Ball is skied out to center field. Gus has no trouble tracking it and catching it. That brings up Tyrese Mitchell. Mitchell is 0 for 2, and I think when he came up that first time, I mentioned he's got a very high batting average. down a little bit with his 0 for 2. Mitchell with 10 stolen base. You got to keep him off the bases. So Tyrese coming into tonight's game was hitting 362, and his OPS was over 1, just like Zuliger's. Tyrese, 5 doubles in league play, ties him with Brian Hunziker, and also has a triple that ties him with a couple of players. And he does have a home run. He is the club leader in RBIs with 16 in league play.
Oh.
Now tell me about this Marlins game you're going to.
I don't know. I don't have all the details yet. We were just looking.
Is that game going to be in Chicago or in Milwaukee?
The Marlins game?
Yeah.
In Miami.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to Miami. I'll be there for 5 days? 4 or 5 days? Something like that.
Is CJ's letting you go? Don't we have a game that night?
No. No, I planned it around the schedule.
Pitch is outside. Evens the count at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning. 1 out. 2-2 pitch coming up. Just a bit outside. Seems like there's a lot of games, Emma, where that pitch is a strike.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying
like
it wasn't the ball, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes the umpires...
I'm saying that might have been a strike a little bit earlier this game.
Definitely would have been a strike the other night.
That's for sure.
And walk. Mitchell able to hang in there. Draw the walk, and that's going to bring up Jonah Meidel. You know, you have alligators down there.
I know.
And great big snakes.
I know.
Doesn't that scare
I have
you?
a phobia of snakes. It's really bad.
So did Indiana Jones.
I would say I'm on par with him, to be honest. I can't even look at pictures of snakes.
We drove through Florida a couple of years ago, visiting some friends and relatives, and there was something about it that just didn't appeal to my wife and I, for that matter. I think it had something to do with the humidity. Where in Arizona it gets awfully hot too, but it's not that oppressive kind of heat with the humidity. Mitchell taking a nice lead at first. Mitchell leads the ball club, or is tied with Zuliger. Let me check this out. Leads the club with 10 stolen bases. Two balls and 1 strike. Mitchell on at first. Ball is hit out to right center field, but Gus able to make the catch. Now with 2 outs, Emma, I would expect Mitchell to be stealing. What do you think?
I think so.
Logan Pye is up. Logan's 0 for 2. Pye came into the game hitting 276. There's a stolen run on the pitch, and it bounces in. Mitchell with a stolen base, but not able to get up and advance on the bad throw. Should say the bad hop. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Jared is going to have to bear down. That first pitch was a strike.
You called it. He did indeed steal. Look at you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I gotta, credit where credit is due.
I don't get much credit around here. Glad you're doing it. Breaking pitch by Recolytis for a strike. It's no balls and 2 strikes on Logan Pye. Don't let him score again. And tried to check his swing but couldn't. And it's a strikeout for Rec after 5.5. West Allis still on top, 3-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code. Show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Back here at Wildwood Park, getting ready to start the Sheboygan bottom of the 6th. It'll be Ames, Mary, and Bradford. West Allis managed by Steve Elliott. CJ, is he still the president of the league? Steve Elliott, president of the Wisconsin State League. Alex Ames had a good at-bat his last time up, but ended up flying out to center field. Been a lot of action on the bases for West Allis. And they've made Jared work very hard. Makes the count 1-1. Alex not happy with that high strike called. Bouncing ball up the middle and through. Sheboygan has a hit and their first base runner of the game. Ian Mary is next. Ian struck out his first time. Takes that first pitch down low. Kevin Muck coming up with the 50-50 tickets. We have
And
somebody
A1.
draw. Oh, A1 gets to draw the winner. 1-1 pitch coming up. Breaking pitch stays up high. Sheboygan down 3-0. Hopefully they can get something more going other than one single to lead off the inning. Another pitch up high. We mentioned Hartman with they total them together, the hit by pitches and walks, but he did have 14 out of the 15 innings coming in. Mary swinging at that one and missed. Count is 3-2. Pitch is down low for a ball. Ames running on the pitch. And the tying run is coming to the plate. Blaine Bradford. Blaine playing over at second base. Could say something. Said you could say something. You're looking. Tell the people.
Just curious on how.
Bunt down the first base line, but rolls foul. That was Ian Mary, right?
Yeah, it's his
Through the walk?
ninth walk of the
Okay.
season.
We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. West Allis on top. Sheboygan trying to close the gap. First two batters reached. Bradford tried to bunt that one, but couldn't hit it. And now he's in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Kenny Nazy over at third base. Riley Palmquist coaching first. Emma told you that before. Little pop up into center field. Center fielder racing in and makes the catch. And that takes us to the top of the order and Gus Walker. I don't know if you noticed this, Emma, but on that fly ball, the pitcher, Hartman, did just what he was supposed to do, ran over behind third base
Yes,
to
he
back
did.
up. Good fundamental baseball.
Yeah. Know where you're supposed to go at all times.
Exactly.
That's what my coaches would tell us. Always know where you're going in any situation.
My announcing partner, Chris Wright, coached Sheboygan North baseball for over 20 years. And he would always say on every ball hit, there's a right place for everybody to go. Nobody should be just standing around. Gus takes that one for ball 2. Hanselman waiting on deck. CJ trying to fire up the crowd. Ball 3. We mentioned Hartman did have control issues, and he's showing that right now with a walk and a 3-ball no-strike count to Gus. Madsen throwing down, trying to get Ames, who is wandering off the base pretty far, but no dice. Boy, it'd be nice to see Gus hit one.
Yeah, it would. He could use one.
Gus coming in was hitting 285. That's going to be down a little bit. Ames on at second, Mary at first. That looked like a real nice pitch. Ames with good speed at second. Mary not so fast over at first. 3-2 pitch coming up to Gus. And he takes ball 4. It was close. That loads the bases for Chase Hanselman. Steve Elliott finally coming out of the dugout. I think he might be making a change. There was a player with a glove that came out of the bullpen area with him. Yes, he is going to make a change. Thirty-seven. I'm glad you're reading that. That's pretty small.
That is going to be Jaden Jackson.
Jaden Jackson in the game. See what we got for stats on him, Emma. Sheboygan has the bases loaded. Only one out. Chase Hanselman is going to be the first batter that Jackson faces.
Looks like Jackson has pitched 3 innings.
Remember that these stats are only in Wisconsin State League action.
3 innings, 2 strikeouts, 3 hit by pitch or walks, with a 4.67 ERA.
A little bit up, a little bit high. Hopefully Sheboygan can get some hits, get some runs in. Totals for Hartman, he went 5 1/3 innings, only gave up 1 hit. He walked 2 and struck out 5, and he is responsible for all of the runners on base. Jaden Jackson, not a real big guy, but seems to throw the ball pretty good, looked pretty good in practice. His warm-up throws. Line drive right down the line and foul. And bouncing over the fence, out of play. Hanselman got all of that one.
Oh yeah, he did. Just a little bit early.
Hartman was really outstanding through the first 5 innings, retiring 15 batters in a row. Jackson stepping off, wants to restart. Chase stepping in. Chase, not a good swing there. Little indecision. Left the battle with a no ball, 2 strike count. That's a good pitch by Jackson trying to tease Hanselman into swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hanselman with a base hit to center field. Sheboygan picks up a run. Good job by Chase.
That was a nice little poke out there.
Ian Mary read it real well to get the third base. Walker with his good speed had no trouble getting in at second. Sean Tillman up in a great spot for him. We mentioned of the starters tonight, he was leading the team with a .338 batting average. That's down a little bit. He's 0 for 2 so far. Tillman with 10 extra base hits officially. Hits that ball to deep center field. Mary's going to tag at third. And he will score. And Gus moves from second to third on the sacrifice fly. Need a clutch hit now. It's 3-2. We have Walker on at third and Harry's up. See if Harry can come through. Even though Harry's been struggling a bit this year, there isn't anybody else I'd want up in this situation,
No.
Emma.
Yeah, he stays calm under pressure and gets the job done.
Harry takes that first pitch for a ball. Hanselman taking a pretty nice lead over there. I don't know if I'd have him running. Of course, the catcher, Madsen, may be leery of throwing down and having Walker, who's got great speed.
Yeah, he's a fast guy. He's one that's hard to catch up to, that's for sure.
Another pitch out of the strike zone. Waiting on deck is Jacob Neese. Harry takes that pitch for a strike. Good fastball by Jackson. 2-1 pitch. Not coming up. Throw over to first to Chase Hanselman back to the bag. Harry takes that pitch high. You had mentioned it before about Harry's a very patient hitter.
Oh, yeah.
And it reflects in the stats, too, with his 23 walks.
I mean, he'll just let a pitcher come at him. He's not scared.
Harry takes that pitch for a strike. Looked like something he could have maybe driven out to right center field. This will put Hanselman in motion. Harry with a swing and a miss. But Sheboygan does come up with 2 runs, and after 6 complete, it's West Allis 3, Sheboygan 2.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin.
You serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
What was the payout tonight, Emma?
I do not know.
We'll have to ask CJ. How much money, CJ? 153 was the payout for the 50-50 tonight. Had a pretty nice crowd when we started off. There you go. Guy, big smile on his face, collecting his money. And you know what? He turned around, his wife grabbed it right out of his hand. She didn't really. Aaron Gex, the third baseman, is up. Aaron 0 for 2 so far. Reclitis on the hill for Sheboygan. Hoping his team can score a couple more runs, grab the lead. Had a great opportunity. They did come up with 2. And that finishes Jake Hartman's line, 5 1/3, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Nice night for Jake. One ball, 2 strike pitch coming up to Gex. Just a bit inside. You know, I could ask you, what should we have done different in the 6th? If the only thing I can think of is get another hit.
Yeah. I could have gone for another hit there.
Pitch is just a little bit out of the strike zone. It is now 3-2. Maybe CJ can find out what the pitch count is so far for Jared. Swing and a miss. Good fastball by Jared. That gives Rick 8 strikeouts. Dalton Madsen is up. Dalton, in his 2 at-bats, he's got a single, a run scored, and reached on an error. Beautiful night for a ball game. Look forward to bringing you the game tomorrow. And we mentioned it's in the WABC tournament. They have a 2-hour time limit or 7 innings. So it'll be a quick one.
It's a nice 68 degrees right now.
68, that's not too bad. We got the window open up here. And a strikeout. Madsen fouled it off, but right into the mitt to Ian Mary. And that's strikeout number 9. You know, there's a competition on the team for the pitchers and strikeouts, and Recolitis with 9 strikeouts now has 60. And he's tied with Brad, who also has 60. How many?
103 pitches with 69 strikes.
109 pitches. 110 now.
104 now.
104 now.
69 strikes. Well,
is that my hearing or are you talking? My hearing. Peel down to the base umpire, and he ruled the batter swung. So it's 1-1. There are 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning. Very tight ball game. Jackson not able to catch up with that fastball. Darrell having a good night though, 2 for 3. One-two pitch coming up. Fans getting a little rowdy out there, Emma.
Yep.
We want more strikes.
More strikes.
2-2 pitch. Oh, that looked right down Main Street, and he won't call it. And Jared is like, what in the world is going on? It was right there.
I don't know about that one.
That looked pretty good. I think what he needs to do is brush off the outside corner.
That was looking an awful lot like a strike to me.
Rec not happy. We're not happy up here.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of unhappy people in the ballpark. Jackson taking advantage of that pitch not being called a strike and hangs in there, fouling that one off. That pitch is right down 8th Street in Sheboygan for a called strike 3, and that ends the Nationals' 7th inning. When we return, it'll be Jacob Neese leading us off.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef, it's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello.
The definition of flavor.
Is pitching. Vanessa gave a hit and had a strikeout. Emma's going to look up Ramis, see what his looks like.
He's got 5.7 innings pitched in the Wisconsin State League.
So 5 2/3.
Yep. He's had 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2.46 ERA.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you, Emma.
Yes.
How come it's got an ERA line in front of the ERA line, and they're different numbers?
Oh, that's actually a great question that I can't answer there for you. I've been reading from the end line.
Yeah.
So I could have been wrong this whole time.
Well,
who would know?
Go
Not
with
me.
what we've got. Jacob fouling that one off the end of his bat makes it no balls and 2 strikes. Ramos, big kid.
Looks like it.
It's a whole different look than Jackson.
The last one, yeah.
There's a fly ball into center field, but Meidel is right there to make the grab. It's getting late. We're in the 7th inning. Jimmy is up. Pitch is way up. Jimmy hits one up the middle. Jackson scoops and throws for the out. And that's going to bring up Alex Ames, who started us off in the 6th, reaching on a single, the first hit of the ball game for Sheboygan. And he wound up scoring. Hopefully we can get a 2-out rally going.
That would be great. Now's as good a time as any to get things started.
I would agree. And those are the best rallies, I think. When you start, nobody on, 2 outs.
Yep.
And you
They
come,
feel the best.
Right. Makes you want to gloat. Alex showing up on a scoreboard on that middle panel. A picture up there with his name and the Sheboygan A's logo. Bouncing ball to Gex at 3rd.
Whew.
And he pulled up. It's going to be an E5. He should have had that. Let the ball play him.
What do I always say?
Put the ball in play.
Yeah.
First error on West Allis. Ian Mary walked and scored his last time up. Be interesting to see if Alex tries to steal a base.
He's got 4 stolen bases on the year. You know, he's a pretty quick guy, so
Yes,
I'd like to see that number go up a little bit, maybe.
And it'd be nice to get him in scoring position for Ian. Ian takes that pitch for ball 2. You don't see Kenny Nazy flashing any signs out of the third base coach's box, but they may be coming from the dugout. We don't know. Ian had a good pitch to hit and fouled it straight back. Ames on it first. Mary rips it down the left field line, but it's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Ames has not been running on all those pitches so far.
No.
He'll be running now, 3-2 with 2 outs. If Ian could hit a gap somewhere, Ames could score all the way from first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a hit by pitch. That puts runners on first and second. And that brings up Lane Bradford. Great opportunity for him to tie up the ball game. Ian got hit on the shoulder. He looks to be okay. Riley talking to him over there. You know what he was telling him?
Suck it up.
There
Rub
you
some
go.
dirt on it.
Rub dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it. You're not hurt.
Nice breaking ball by Ramos. Another breaking pitch right there. Blaine Bradford in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. There are 2 outs. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Ames streaking around third, and he scores. Good throw by the left fielder, Pye, but not in time. Ramos hung a curveball, came after him. 3 pitches in a row were breaking pitches, and the last one he hung, and Bradford made him pay. And we're tied. Steve Elliott calls for time.
That was just a beautiful hit. And a beautiful bit of running over there by Ames.
It was fun to watch him streak
fun.
around third. Well, we got a switch coming up for Sheboygan. Coming out to run is Jason Sims for Ian Mary. I was wondering if Tim might not bring in a pinch runner for Ian.
It looks like we're going to be getting a new West Allis pitcher.
So Ramos...
number 41.
41 is coming in for West
Presley
Allis.
Wachowiak.
Presley. Blaine Bradford. Now in the pitch for West Allis is Presley Wachowiak. And that's a mouthful.
Wachowiak.
Okay, we'll go with Wachowiak. That rolls off my tongue too.
Wachowiak. Just think you were wrong.
Well, Ramos got the first 2 and then wasn't able to record an out after that. Nice hit by Bradford to tie up the game. Now, Ramos is responsible for the runners on, but any runs that score will not be earned, because after the first 2 batters were retired, there was a ground ball to third baseman and he missed it. But we'll take a run any way we can get it. Sheboygan won last night at Menasha 2-1. That was off an error in the 9th inning.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I know what a guy we got to look up. Hunter Nestler pitched last night. Oh, yes, I don't remember seeing him pitch. Hunter Nestler pitched last night. He's 4th start. Has a high ERA, but he brought it down last night. What do we got for stats on this gentleman? Gus Walker up with an excellent opportunity to give Sheboygan the lead. Jason Sims is running for Ian out at second base.
I have nothing on Presley for you.
Nothing. A ball off the mitt of Dalton Madsen, and that puts runners on second and third. Gus 0 for 2 with the walk. Blaine Bradford's at second. Sims moves to third. Come on, Gus. A little bit late on the fastball and fouls it off. You know, that's one thing that I've noticed over the last couple of games with Gus anyway. A lot of foul balls off to that side. You know, he's not getting around on the pitches.
No.
Pitch in the dirt, but doesn't get far away. Madsen took that off the hand, and the pitch was called a strike, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Gus not happy. Pitch was in the dirt.
Yeah. That's what it looked like to me, at least.
And Gus definitely did not swing at it, but
No.
oh well. Got to battle through that. Gus with a bouncer up the middle. Could he beat it? Just in time. Nice play by Mitchell. And that retires the side. But Sheboygan does tie up the ball game with a run. After 7 complete, we're tied at 3.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Back at Wildwood Park. Now catching is Alex Perez. All the other positions remain the same, and Reclitis so far has thrown 110 pitches, and he's coming out to pitch the 8th. Jared, a real gamer. Garrett Hall is the hitter. He's 0 for 3 with a run scored. It's a fly ball out to left. And Ames makes the catch. Pardon me, Tillman. Ames is in right.
Yep.
I was umpiring a game one time, and I was doing the plate, and the catcher turned around and he said, "Which one is left field?"
That's a bad sign.
And that was a varsity baseball game.
That's a bad sign.
First pitch by Rec is down low. Huntsinger, the hitter. Ball is fouled down the right side, but I believe it's going to get out of play. It does. Great job by Sheboygan to battle back.
Yeah.
Of the comeback, let's put it this way, the comeback story, what's most impressive to you about it?
Blaine's hit at that in that last inning. That was a good hit.
Number 9 hitter.
With two outs too.
Bouncing ball to short. Hanselman picks. Throw goes way over the head. And it goes out of play. Huntsinger is going to go to second on the E6. Unless you think it's a hit and an error, Bill. I said unless you think it's a hit and an error. E6. Alrighty, it worked, huh? You getting the soda from Kaylee. Kaylee's the best. Just all you got to do is ask her. She'll let you know. Good job, Kaylee. No giveaways tonight. Hand fan giveaway tonight. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike. There is one out. We're in the top of the 8th inning of a tie ball game. Recolytis with 110 pitches coming into the inning. Joe Zuliger, the hitter. It's been a good game. Entertaining for the fans,
That's
although
true.
a number of them have cleared out.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit late.
Pitch on the inside corner. Zuliger not liking it.
It wasn't.
I think they waited around for a 50-50.
Yeah. Hey, that's the fun part.
And they never come up here and ask us to buy a ticket.
Yeah. I gotta talk to him about that.
Ball is fouled off. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes. There's 1 out. Brian Hunsinger is on at second. Hanselman. It's 3 errors on Sheboygan tonight. Ball is popped up on the infield. Bradford calling Hanselman off and makes the catch behind second base. 2 outs. Tyrese Mitchell. Mitchell is a dangerous hitter. We've already talked about him a couple times. Two of the runs for West Allis are earned. Perez trying to keep it in front of him. That was a pretty tough pitch. Is in the dirt.
Wild pitch pass.
Yeah,
ball.
definitely.
I never know with you.
With the runner on third, it's extremely important to keep the ball at home plate, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell 0 for 2 with a walk. Ball is popped up out of play, evens the count. Jared Recolytis still on the hill for Sheboygan. 1-1 count. Pitch is outside for a ball. You know, Em, I never feel comfortable on these ground balls.
Oh, no.
The bad hops and the bad throws.
Yeah, we've seen some crazy hops the past few games as well.
Oh, Mitchell not able to catch up with that fastball. Oh, boy.
That was a good one.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on third. Recolytis trying to finish it out. Bouncing ball to short. Hanselman is not going to be able to throw him out. It's an infield hit. And a run scores, and the error was very costly. Mitchell just too fast. Sheboygan's going to have to battle back again. Jonah Meidel up. Max Montgomery is pinch hitting. He sends one out to deep center field. Walker has it measured and takes it for the out, and that ends the Nationals part of the 8th inning, but they do score a run and grab the lead after 7.5. West Allis 4, Sheboygan 3.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Chase Hanselman is going to lead off the bottom of the 8th for Sheboygan. He drove in a run in the 6th with a single. Sheboygan has committed 3 errors in the game, and of the 4 runs that Recolytis has given up, only 2 of them are earned. It'll be Hanselman, Tillman, and Harry Stelt. 3 good guys to have up there.
I was about to say, not a bad part of the lineup to be in.
Presley W's on the mound for West Allis. How do we say that last name? Line drive, base hit to left. Hanselman not wasting any time.
Wakawiak. Wakawiak.
Watawiak. Tillman up. Hanselman on at first. Pitches outside. Got to be careful trying to steal against West Allis. Madsen has a very nice arm and quite accurate.
Yeah. Great mobility.
Good eye by Sean. 2-0. Good rip at that one. Fouled it straight back. Sean Tillman with a 2-1 count. I'm just going to call him Presley.
You go for that.
Maybe we should say Presley W. Breaking pitch is in the dirt. Harry waiting on deck. Pitch is up high for ball 4. Sheboygan has their first 2 runners on in the 8th with Harry Stelt up. And Harry is overdue. Riley Palmquist coming to the dugout, Emma. Nobody at first in the first base coach's box.
I think he,
Harry up the middle, it gets through, that's a base hit. They're sending the runner home, and he'll score. No play made on Hanselman. Harry coming through, first pitch swinging. Smart play by the center fielder to keep Tillman on at second. So Sheboygan has come back in the bottom of the 8th to tie the score at 4, and they have runners on at first and second and nobody out. Hey Bill, do you still have Meidel playing center? Jacob bouncer to first. He makes the play. Throw back to first is out. Oh, what a play by Brian Hunsinger. Double play. Tillman able to advance to third, but Harry is out at second, and Jacob Neese is out at first. Hunsinger did a great job after making the throw to get back to the base. See if Jimmy can come through. Oh, Emma.
Oof, that was close.
Why couldn't it have been a throw in the dirt and we get to
Yeah.
run the score? 4-4.
They couldn't just throw it away for us?
Right. We did it for them.
Yeah, we were nice.
1-1 is the count. Jimmy looking to drive in the lead run. Have the lead going into the top of the 9th. Two and one. Hanselman singled and scored on Harry Stelt's single. And that put the score 4-4. Good eye by Jimmy. 3-1. Let's see if tries to come into the strike zone and get it past Jimmy. Ooh, he did. Jimmy came up empty.
It's like he heard ya.
Okay, Jimmy's got one left. It's 3-2, the count. Swing and a miss. Couple of good fastballs. Got Jimmy, but Sheboygan did score a run to tie it up. After 8 complete, we're all tied up at 4.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
Michael Martinez is in to pitch for Sheboygan. All we need is one more sheet. Martinez making his 11th appearance of the season. He's pitched 19 innings, has given up 24 hits. Does have 18 strikeouts, and again, we always mention this, the bugaboo with the walks has 15. But of late, he has pitched a little better. Recollaitis' final numbers are 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, only 2 of those were earned. He walked 2 and struck out 10. Nice outing for Jared.
Nice Thursday night out.
Yeah, exactly. I want to mention the Snipe. The A's annual golf outing will be held August 18th at Town and Country Golf Course. For sign-up information, see the Sheboygan A's Club website. And one more time, our next game broadcast will be tomorrow night when Sheboygan plays the Sussex Cardinals at 7:30 in a WABC tournament game. That's
Hopefully tomorrow night's game is shorter than the last time we played the Cardinals.
Oh gosh. It'll help having a 2-hour time limit, Emma.
Oh, that's right.
That means tomorrow night's game is going to be half as long. Base hit. Bunt down the third base side by Logan Pye, and he reaches. Would have been a tough play for Jacob. And again, the Nationals put their leadoff batter on. Aaron Gex. Martinez going to have to work hard. Michael's first pitch is up high for ball 1. Now, there's nothing Jacob could do because that ball was going to stay fair. He put it right on the edge of the grass. Perez's throw, he got him. Yes.
Woo.
Perez with a nice throw down to nail Logan Pye.
That was a beautiful throw.
1 out, nobody on. We're in the 9th inning. Alex showing off the gun.
Yeah, nice tag made too.
Aaron Gex with a 2-0 pitch takes that one for a strike. That's ball 3. Bottom 3 in the order. It'd be nice to be able to get through these 3 guys, not have to face Jackson again.
Yeah.
And a walk. Gex is on at third. First with a walk. He's 0 for 3. That's, I think, what I was thinking of.
I was going to say, when did he get to third?
Dalton Madsen, the Nationals catcher, is up.
So
he's 1 for 3, but he reached twice.
Yeah. You think?
Bouncing ball to third. Jacob with it. Fires to second for 1. But Madsen showing off the wheels is safe on the fielder's choice. In Sheboygan's half of the 9th, it'll be Ames, Alex Perez, and Bradford, first 3 hitters. There are 2 outs. Madsen, you got to keep an eye on him. He does have a stolen base in the game. Darryl Jackson. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Martinez throwing the ball pretty hard. Great outing by Reclitis, and for all his work, he's going to get a no decision. Eric Kosenstein in the house. I don't know if you can hear him. There he goes. Ooh, that's not good.
What we want.
Puts Madsen with good speed in scoring position. Garrett Hall is the batter. Garrett playing out in right field. Has one put out. It was Harry's drive back in the second inning out to right. That's his only action tonight on defense.
Yeah.
First pitch is a little bit low. Emma Loading and Mike Martin bringing you the broadcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Emma.
Good stop by Alex. 2-0. Looked like that last pitch caught a little flesh.
I think so.
2-0 Martinez trying to work out of a jam. A good fastball for a strike. Got some help from his defense when Logan Pye, who had bunted himself on, was thrown out at second trying to steal. Another ball. Makes it 3-1, and Martinez needs to find the plate. So far in the inning, he's got a walk and a hit by pitch. And ball 4, and that loads the bases with 2 outs. And that brings up the number 3 hitter, Brian Huntsinger.
Whew.
You know, I'm sure Michael Martinez is as frustrated as a lot of us
I think
are
he
up
probably
here
is,
and
yeah.
in the stands. Sheboygan with 4 errors in the ball game. Fouled off for strike 1. Bouncing ball to third and through. That's going to score 2. Huntsinger, first base hit of the night, and he drives in 2 runs, and West Allis is back on top, 6-4. Walks will kill you.
Yep.
Joe Zuliger up. First pitch is a ball. Line drive out to left field. Tillman is there and makes the catch to finally end the inning. But after 8.5, West Allis on top, 6-4.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Interesting.
Alex Ames is going to lead off the bottom of the ninth for Sheboygan. They trail 6-4. Ames is 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Line drive, base hit by Alex. First pitch swinging. Good start. Brings up Alex Perez. Alex making his first appearance at the bat. Well, Alex was in the 170s, just a couple days ago. He's up to 227. He's been hot.
I was going to say, he's been
And
hot.
I think we voted him player of the game the other day.
Yeah, he's had some very clutch moments recently.
Presley W. still on the mound for the Nationals. Two and 0. Sheboygan trying to come back. Starting it off with the bottom part of the order. Good eye by Alex Perez. It's 3-0. Kenny Nazy and Tim Moyer conversing. It's a good take by Alex. 3-0. Pitch is right in there for a strike, but you still
It's not something you need to swing at.
Pitch is right on the outside corner.
I don't
for
know
strike
about that
2.
one.
You just thought it was outside?
I mean, comparatively to the other pitches he called balls earlier.
Alex one in the hole. Gex with the pickup and the throw across in time. What a play by Aaron Gex. Ames advances to second on the play. Bradford tied up the game in the 7th. His RBI hit made it 3-3 at the time. Fastball is inside for ball one. Gus Walker waiting on deck. The ball bounces in the dirt and allows the runner to move to third. Westell is still in pretty good shape with a 2-run lead. 2-0 is the count. Which is high and tight for ball three. Be nice to get Bradford on base. Low and outside for ball four. Runners on the corners for Sheboygan.
Two very fast runners, too.
Yes.
They're both got great speed and getting great speed up at the plate right
And
now.
I was thinking if he walks him, which he did, what would Bradford do at first? Would he try to steal a base? Because, you know, you could throw down and let the run score. You still got the 1-run lead.
Yeah.
Nobody would like to see Gus get a base hit in this situation than Gus. He's had a tough night, 0 for 3 with a walk. He did play, though, an outstanding center field.
Yes.
I think that one catch might be the defensive play of the game.
Yeah, no, he's made some great catches out there.
Although a close second would be Gex's play at third.
That was great, too. Yeah. Definitely have our infield and outfield highlight of the day.
Gus Walker up. Presley W. still on the mound. Gus popping that ball up into foul territory, and it lands in the stands, thank goodness. Madsen was right there with the mask off, ready to make the catch. So in that Brewer game last night, there was a pop-up in foul ground, and it was in play, and Contreras took his mask off, ran after the ball, and caught it one-handed. He never threw the mask away. Fly ball out to left. Catch is made, and the throw goes into second base. Smart play by the left fielder. And that's going to bring up Hanselman. It's 6-5. Why was that a good throw to second base? Kept the runner on first. Kept him out of scoring position. Hanselman takes that first pitch for a strike. Sean Tillman waiting on deck. Boy, he'd love to get up.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Runner in scoring position. Big swing and a miss by Chase. He's got some work to do now. Being down, no balls and 2 strikes. Good fastball, but down low. Ball is popped up in the short right. If it stays fair, it could be down, but no. Coming over and making the catch was Hall, and that ends the ball game. The West Allis Nationals hang on for a 6-5 win. Emma, any closing comments?
You know, the performance tonight gave me hope for this weekend. Bats seem to be alive. We need to clean up a few things on defense, but if we do that, I think this weekend could be very good for us.
Jared Recolytis went 8 great innings. The defense hurt him and essentially cost us the loss. The totals were Nationals 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Sheboygan 5, 6, and 3. The losing pitcher is Martinez, and the winning pitcher is Wesley P. Presley W. Pardon me.
Presley.
You say it.
Presley Wokowiak.
Presley Wokowiak gets the win. Our next game, we'd mentioned it a couple times, will be tomorrow night, Friday, when Sheboygan hosts the Sussex Cardinals in the WABC tournament game. That'll start at 7:30. We look forward to bringing that to you. For Emma and myself, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.